Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BizTalk 71. My name is Wally Rada, and today we're here to discuss building a personal brand for your future success. Welcome to this session. Does everybody here understand what is a personal brand? What makes a personal brand? Does Madonna have a personal brand? Does Michael Jackson, or did Michael Jackson have a personal brand? Do you have a personal brand, Maria Carla? Do you have a personal brand, Priya? You need to ask yourself, what is your personal brand? Because if you wait for someone to build your personal brand, you will never be successful. And the common perception in life is that let me wait for someone to build a brand for me. So can everybody hear me now? Can you wave your hands? Am I back? Okay, so as I was saying, if you wait for someone to build a personal brand for you, it will take forever and you will never be successful. So today I hope to share with you what a personal brand brings. A personal brand brings adventure and success. A personal brand brings you a sense of pride, of self-achievement, in the fact that you have imagined, you have been creative, you have developed a positive mindset, you have motivated your attitude, and you have a career ambition. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully today, by the time you finish this session, you will walk away with a habit of control, passion, connection, consistency, and quality as far as your personal brand is concerned. Let's look at today's lesson. Okay, so branding yourself for the career you want, not the job you have, is essentially absorbing what is useful, rejecting what is useless, adding what is specifically your own. It's all about creating your own career instead of letting a company do it for you. As the world says, if you want to be known for everything, you'll be known for nothing. And that's true. If you want to be known, to be famous for everything, you will be known for nothing. Politicians all over the world are known for nothing because they try to make themselves famous with everything rather than focusing on one thing. Having a brand, or being personally branded for success, means that you are ready for change. Remember, change is to be different. Change is to want to change. The idea of change on a personal level has been studied for many years, guys, for over 100 years. But it's only since the mid-1980s that young people like you have started taking personal change seriously. And the longer you avoid starting your journey of personal change and branding yourself, the longer it will take you to realize who you are, to build your oneself, and to stand out as an individual. And that's a fact. The importance of anyone branding themselves today in business can't be overstated, because no company wants to hire just anyone. No company just wants the status quo in the girl she hires for a secretary, or the girl they hire as an office assistant, or the guy they hire as a sales executive. They want the best, the creme de la crop of everybody that they're going to employ. I want to ask you all, how many of you have looked in the mirror lately? How many of you look in the mirror every day? Does everybody here look in the mirror every day? Put your hand up if you look in the mirror. Come on. Wow, only me and Amala? Come on, everybody else, put your hand up. Come on, hands up. Great. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see? I want to hear it. This session is not about you being proud. This session is about you learning. So you better get used to talking. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Who wants to be the first to answer? Kathy, you're going to answer first. Unmute your microphone, Kathy. What do you see when you look in the mirror, Kathy?
I'm a dreamer and beautiful.
You're a beautiful woman and you're a dreamer. Is that right? Can I ask you,
Yes,
Kathy? I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Don't get emotional, be honest. You say I'm a dreamer. Why do you say that?
because I want to reach my goals
Okay. And you say you're beautiful. Why do you say that?
Because God made me beautiful.
Young lady, you just answered a question which is going to teach you how to brand yourself. Listen carefully to me. You're not a dreamer. You're ambitious. Do you understand that? Forget the word dream, because dream is like the waves in the ocean. It has no end. All right. From today forward, you're going to say, I'm ambitious and beautiful. Repeat after me. I am ambitious and beautiful.
I am ambitious and beautiful.
Say it 3 times, please.
I am ambitious and beautiful. I am ambitious and beautiful.
Thank you very much. Do you understand what I mean by ambitious, Kathy?
Yes.
Tell me, what does it mean, gorgeous? What does ambition mean? Kathy? Are you there, Kathy? Okay, Kathy will come back, I'm sure. Let's go to another person. Who else would like to talk to me? Who else would like to try? Anybody else? Come on, wake up. Who wants to try? Raghu Nath? Tell me, Raghu. Nath, do you look at the mirror every day? Unmute your mic yourself, Raghu. Unmute your mic yourself, Raghu. Are you there? Okay, Raghu's microphone's not working. Amala, maybe you can contact him. Okay, to the young lady I was speaking to before, please, if you're still here, put your hand up and let me talk to you again. Who else here looks in the mirror every day? Put your hand up. Amal, do you look in the mirror every day? Unmute your microphone, young lady. Unmute your microphone. Tell me, Amal, what do you see when you look in the mirror every day? I can't hear you. You're muted. I can't hear you. Please fix your microphone. Quickly. Hello? Is your microphone working? Okay, Amal, I'll come back to you. I can't hear you, Amal. Your microphone is silent. You either need to unplug it and plug another microphone in or activate your microphone. I'll come back to you in 2 minutes, Amal. I'll come back to you. Okay, let's go to Maria. Maria Carla. Go ahead, Maria. Can you talk to me? Unmute your microphone, please, Maria Carla. Good afternoon, Maria. Tell me, do you look in the mirror every day?
Yes, I look in the mirror
What
every
do you
day
see
and
every day?
I tell myself that I am beautiful, I'm smart, I am strong, something that will convince me every day or motivate me every day that I'm
Okay,
doing well.
I want you to change your vocabulary. I want you to say this. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am
I'm
adventurous.
passionate, I'm
I am
adventurous,
adventurous. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Okay, repeat them 3 times, please. I am passionate. I am
I'm
adventurous.
passionate, I'm adventurous,
I am
I
beautiful.
am beautiful.
Once more without my help.
I am passionate, I'm adventurous, I'm beautiful.
Do you know the difference between passionate and what you were saying? Do you know the difference in the word?
Yes, passionate is something that you are passionate about, something that you want to do.
Passion is something that you care about. Passion is something that believe from your heart. Do you understand that? A dream is something that comes and goes. A dream is like finding a boyfriend. Today, this guy's good looking. Tomorrow, you walk down the street and you see Amala and he's better looking. And then tomorrow, you walk down the street and see Wally. You dump Amala. The next day, you walk down the street and you see Bon Jovi. So you dump Amala and Wally. They are dreams. Passion never leaves your heart. Do you understand that? You need to talk to me, Maria. You switched off your microphone. Unmute your microphone. What are you running away from me, Maria? Unmute your microphone. You're muted, Maria. I can't hear you. Unmute your microphone. Okay, go ahead. Do you understand what I just said, Maria?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, passion is forever. Dreams are limited. I'll come back to you at the end of this session and see if you've learned anything. Thank you, Maria. Good girl. Excellent. Priya, go ahead, Priya. Can you unmute your microphone? Go ahead, Priya. Do you look in the mirror every day?
Yes, I'm looking.
What do you see?
I'm saying I'm a grateful. I'm a strong. I'm a happy.
Okay, let me tell you, Priya, it's telling me you're strong and you're happy doesn't help you brand yourself. I want you to say, I'm adventurous, I'm
Okay.
creative, I'm passionate. You understand that? I am
Yes.
adventurous. Say it, repeat after me. I am adventurous,
I am adventurous.
I am passionate,
I am passionate.
I am motivated,
I am motivated.
I am consistent,
I am consistent.
I'm adventurous.
I am adventurous.
Okay, can you tell me what I mean when I say consistent?
Consistent, it means you can do something.
Consistent means that you never stop until you achieve something. You try again and again and again, and failure is not an option. Do you understand that, Priya?
Yeah, understand.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you again shortly. Thank you for
Thank you.
that. Who else wanted to talk to me before I go on? Where is Amal? Are you here, Amal? Amala, is Amal here? She's gone? Okay, when she comes back. Okay, so let's go on to our presentation. So what we said just now is we spoke about certain adjectives that describe people and their behavior and their character. And these words come back to core elements of branding. Let me ask you, why do you think Madonna is so famous? Do you think it's by mistake or by fluke? No, because she brands herself to be sexy. She brands herself to be creative. She brands herself to be every man's dream. She brands herself to be not the normal pop singer. She wants to be a pop singer who's remembered for her offensive language and music. She brands herself that way. It's not because it's who she is. She brands herself that way. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? Michael Jackson used to have white skin. He wasn't born with white skin. The white skin was how he branded himself. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? Everybody understand that? Yes or no? Wave your hands. Okay. So why do people brand themselves? What is the purpose of branding? What does branding do for you? Let's look at Donald Trump. Does everybody know Donald Trump in the US? Donald Duck, the famous president? Donald Duck is now in trouble because of what he did. And what he did was trying to brand himself and make himself powerful and give himself more power by saying that he's right and everybody else is wrong. Did he brand himself correctly? Who knows? But Donald Trump was trying to create a brand for him that he will go down in history as a president that will never be forgotten. And now he's been indicted in criminal charges by the American federal government. He could go to jail for 35 years. Is that the correct branding? So branding is not just about wearing the right color dress, wearing the right makeup and the right lipstick, girls. It's about what you put out of your mouth, the words you speak, the way you portray yourself on social media, gentlemen, and every word you post on social media reflects on your brand. Because today, more than ever, 95% of employers will go and search your name on social media before they actually employ you. So you guys, if you've ever been to a pornography website, you better take yourself off social media and delete that before your future employer finds out. Guys, if you've ever abused a girl on social media, I suggest you delete your profile. Girls, if you've ever abused a guy on social media or made racist remarks, I suggest you get it off. The safest way to brand yourself today is to think and think again about every word that you put on social media. Unless it's polite, unless it's respectable, unless it's general and not personal, then don't put it on social media. Just put your picture and a description about yourself. Do not get into conversations with anyone, because that could be the end of your personal brand. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Wave your hands. Come on. Come on, please, guys. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay. Mary Grace, do you understand what I'm saying, Mary Grace? Mary Grace, open your microphone, please. Unmute, young lady, quickly. Stop being lazy bum. Unmute your microphone. Mary
Yes.
Grace, how are you today?
I'm good.
Every day you look at the mirror, Mary Grace.
Yes.
What do you say to yourself when you look at the mirror every day?
I love you. You are beautiful and keep going.
Mary Grace, I love the words, but I'm going to make them be better for you. I want you to say, I love myself. Repeat after me. I love myself.
I love myself.
I'm confident.
I'm confident.
I'm super ambitious.
I'm super ambitious.
I can.
I can.
Repeat them again, please. Do you remember what I said? Go.
I love myself. You're so beautiful. You're ambitious and what else? Forget the last one. I
Does
can do.
any-
I can
does
do.
Okay, it's all right. Okay, let me tell you something, Mary Grace. This is something every girl makes an error of. Let me tell you, don't get me wrong. I'm an academic, all right? All girls have a habit of saying they're beautiful first. And I love that because women are beautiful. But I need you to move the order. I want you to start with, I am super ambitious. Okay. I am confident. I am beautiful. Okay. I can. Can you repeat that after me again? Go ahead. Come on.
I love myself.
No, from the
I am-
beginning. Okay, again. I am super ambitious.
I'm super ambitious.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I'm
I can.
confident.
I
I'm confident. I can.
I can.
All right, let's start again from the beginning. I am super ambitious.
I am super ambitious.
I am confident.
I am confident.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I can.
I can.
And when you say it, I want you to look in the mirror and look at yourself with confidence. Do you understand that? And
Yes.
I want all of you to do this from now on every night before you go to sleep, every morning when you brush your teeth. I assume you all brush your teeth every morning because yellow teeth take away your sense of confidence. I drink 20 cups of coffee a day, but my teeth are usually white in the morning. Mr. Amala's teeth are white every day because his wife stands there and helps him brush them, I assume. He's newly married, so they're two lovebirds. Am I right, Mr. Amala? All right, good on you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Mary, Priya, for all of you, by the end of today, I want you to go away with a new sense of confidence. And I want you to start building a personal brand. And in 6 or 7 weeks' time, I'm going to run personal branding number 2, where each of you are going to tell me about your personal brand. Do you all understand that? Yes or no? Understand that, Mary Grace? Okay, good. Let's go back to the lesson. Thank you, Mary Grace, for being so wonderful and listening. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. God bless you. Okay, let's go on. Blythe, you'll get your turn shortly. Blythe, I'm coming to you, Blythe, Anne. Wait your turn. Okay, let's go to my presentation. Okay, so what we said here is that the importance of personal branding, ladies and gentlemen, the importance of personal branding in today's business world can't be overstated. Whether you're a student looking for your first job, a manager looking to make an impact on your company's board, or an entrepreneur trying to stand out from the crowd, having a well-defined personal brand is a key. Look at all the students here, the beautiful women you just spoke to. They're all beautiful. They all recognize that they're beautiful. But the problem with all of you is you don't know how to document your beauty and present it to the world. You're basically assuming that the world will read your beauty, and that's where you failed. Personal branding is about creating an identity for yourself as you would for a business brand. For example, Singapore Airlines once branded itself, "Come fly the Singapore girl." You have to develop a brand for yourself. Come, let me work for you and bring my confidence to your team. You need somebody that has not only my beauty, my wit, my ambition, my confidence, and my drive to be professional. You have to brand yourself with a tag. You have to show your core values, your beliefs, your ideals, your work, and your personality to the world. All the girls I spoke to started with I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful doesn't tell the world anything. Everybody thinks they're beautiful. But you need to let people decide that you're beautiful. You need to focus on branding yourself with your ability, your confidence, your motivation, and your dedication. Let people read your beauty. Don't tell them that you're beautiful. Focus on the audience you want to brand yourself to. Are you branding yourself to 16-year-old schoolboys, or are you branding yourself to the corporate world? Your personal brand can help you reach your goals, whether you are building your reputation, attracting new clients, or progressing in your career. Now, the biggest mistake people make here is a very simple mistake. And I want you all to say yes if you have done this. You leave high school, you look in the mirror, and you think you look pretty, because at high school, all the boys told you you're pretty. You start work, and you still look the same as you looked in high school, because at high school, the boys told you you're pretty. How many of you do that? Put your hand up. Be honest. Come on, all of you. How many? Right. Okay. Only 2 of you, 3 of you. The rest of you are all liars. Yeah, I know about you, Amala. All right. 4 of you. Okay. All right. So what you're saying to me, guys, you're lying to me. Every one of you women here, every one of you guys left high school with the same look that you have now. When was the last time you looked at the mirror and said, if I want to become a woman of the world, a businesswoman, I have to look like a businesswoman? When was the last time you said to yourself, if I want to become a businesswoman and brand myself, the next time I go to the supermarket, Maria, I'm not going to wear my shorts and my thongs and my filthy jeans. I'm going to put on the sexiest dress, the sexiest skirt. I'm going to wear my makeup every time I go to the supermarket, because that's my personal brand. Do you understand where I'm coming from, everyone? When you are looking for professional success, you're no longer a schoolgirl. And that means, Maria, if today's Sunday and you get bored at home and you decide you need a hamburger and you go to the mall for a hamburger, you should maintain the professional image you would maintain Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Do you understand that? But it wouldn't be office professional. It would be casual, but professional. Okay, so girls, we wouldn't go out wearing ripped shorts. We wouldn't go out wearing thongs. We wouldn't go out without our makeup. We would look professional every day, all day. Gentlemen, if you were living in Saudi Arabia, you could never wear shorts. If you were working in Dubai, you could never leave the house with shorts. So remember, whatever your moral standards are, whatever you do to show professionalism has to be part of your core brand. And if you want to wear shorts, make sure they're designer shorts. If you're going to wear shorts, make sure you wear the right thongs to go with them. If you can't produce a professional image, whether it's casual or business, then don't present it. Because what you're doing is you're double dipping. One day you're professional, one day you're branded, the next day you walk down the street looking like a hobo. What happened to your professional brand? When was the last time you saw Madonna walk down the street without her makeup? Has anybody ever seen Madonna without makeup? Yes or no? I've never seen her without makeup. I've been to 10 of her concerts. I hate her. I only go because my wife loves her music. I hate the woman. All right. But I've never seen her without makeup. Okay. And if I saw her without makeup, I'll probably hate her more. So remember, brand starts with your face. Does everybody understand that? Everybody do this. Face. Come on. I want to see everyone. Everyone. Roslyn, wake up, Roslyn. Everybody. I want to see you do this now. Good. It starts with your aura, your face. Okay. Letitia, stop putting your finger against your nose. It means that you're lacking confidence. Smile, Letitia. Smile, young lady. You deserve to smile. You're beautiful. Smile, Letitia. Thank you very much. Smile and learn. All right. You're full of confidence, Letitia. It's just that you don't know how to project it. All right, gorgeous. When you do this and cover your mouth, you're telling the world that you lack confidence. Do you understand that, Letitia? Good girl. Excellent. So, ladies and gentlemen, personal branding starts with your face, your aura. Do you understand that? Yeah? Yes or no? All right. When I walk down the street in the morning, my wife tells me that if I'm wearing blue denim jeans, I wear the right color socks. Okay. 2 days ago, I bought Mickey Mouse pink socks. I like Mickey Mouse. And before I go to work, I put on my white Versace t-shirt, my Versace jeans, and my pink Mickey Mouse socks. And my wife reminded me that it's not my professional image to wear Mickey Mouse socks. She made me change them and to wear white socks that go with my Versace shoes. She cared about my professional image. Later that day, I had to meet a very important client. Can you imagine what would have happened if he saw my Mickey Mouse socks? What would that have done to my professional reputation as an academic, as a consultant? He would have thought of me as an immature person. Do you understand what I mean by professional image all the time? Yes or no? Okay, so aura, Susandi, aura, your facial expression, your smile. Smile. I want to see you smile. Good girl, beautiful smile. Letitia, I want to see you smile. Stop being so miserable. Smile. Show me your smile, Letitia. Come on, smile. Good girl. Excellent. Everybody give Letitia a big hand. She's smiling. Everybody clap. On the count of 3, clap. Letitia, smile, all right? You're beautiful. We all love you. Smile. Good girl. All right. So remember this, guys. Personal aura, branding. Let's go back to our presentation. Okay. So personal brand will help you reach your goals. How will it help you reach your goals? Remember, a brand will get you a job, because if you go to an interview and you don't brand yourself, no one will remember you. No one will remember you. The minute you walk out of the interview, you're forgotten. The idea of branding yourself is that everybody talks about you after the interview, that you stand out in the interviewer's mind. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? I'll give you another example, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't get offended. This is nothing personal. If the girls go to work to an interview and all 5 girls in your country have long black hair and you all have your hair tied back and you all go to work, you all go to an interview with your long black hair. All right. What is there for the employer that interviews you to remember? There's only 2 things that would distinguish you: your facial aura, your smile, your personality, and what you're wearing. Because as far as the hair is concerned, all 3 of you are the same. All right. So remember, branding is about developing personal qualities that make you stand out. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Yes or no? When I went for my first job interview in Australia, I wore a gray suit and a pink tie. Not red, pink, loud pink. Because why do you think I wore a pink tie? Because I wanted the person interviewing me to remember me. I'm the only candidate with a pink tie. Do you understand that? Yes or no? And back then I was young. I had long blonde hair like Bon Jovi with blue eyes, and I had a beautiful pink tie and a gray suit that cost me $500. Most expensive suit I bought when I was 21 years old. All right. But I did that because I wanted to show my brand to my future employer. And that employer gave me my first job and paid me $12,000 a month in my first job. Personal brand. Okay. Does everybody understand that? Personal brand. It's a personal statement that I am sending to the world. So every time they see me, they know what I'm about. Do you understand that, everyone? Tun Shui. Okay, let's go back to my presentation. Developing your personal brand can pave the way for career advancement and professional success, and create a positive reputation for you in whichever industry you want to join. You want to become a bank teller? Look at pictures on the internet of what today's bank teller looks like. Make sure you're dressed to become a bank teller. Make sure you look like a young professional girl who works in the bank. Please don't apply for a bank job with pink hair because you won't get it. All right. Make sure you look, you develop an image that matches the professional image that people that work in the bank expect. The way you dress, the way you wear your makeup, gentlemen, the way you look, the cologne you wear. All right. All of that gives you a brand. Don't wear overpowering cologne. Wear something nice, refreshing, and light. Girls, don't wear makeup that makes you look like a pop star. Make sure your makeup is professional, but gives you your own brand. More importantly, make sure the words that come out of your mouth and your attitude are your branding. By focusing on your passion while being authentic to yourself. What do I mean by being authentic to yourself? What do I mean? What do I mean? Passion, being authentic, means being true to yourself and others by identifying your unique strengths and by creating a consistent plan of action. You can build long-lasting relationships and followers. Do you understand all of that, everyone? Unique strengths, unique passions, authentic attitude, ambition, authentic qualities from your heart. I want you to remember these 3 words, and these 3 words are going to become the core vocabulary that you're going to memorize every night. Every night when you go to bed, you're going to say, I want clarity. I want consistency. I want constancy in my life. Okay, everyone, clarity, consistency, and constancy in my life. Clarity is the quality of being coherent and easily understood, being transparent or clear to others, being honest. Consistency is someone who is consistent, always behaves in the same way, has the same attitudes towards people or things, or achieves the same level of success in something. He doesn't change his consistency or his attitude or his behavior on a weekend. He's always consistent. In any job he does, he or she is consistent. And constancy, the quality of being faithful and loyal to a particular person or belief in yourself. Constancy. And that's why I always want you to say, I love myself. I believe in myself. Can everybody hear that? Yes or no? Everybody understand what I said? I want everybody to unmute their microphones now. Go. Everybody's going to repeat after me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Good. I am confident.
I
I'm confident.
I'm consistent.
I'm confident.
All right. Does everybody understand that? You have to believe in yourself. All right. Can everybody mute their microphones now? All right. Thank you. Amala, if you love yourself and you believe in yourself and you keep telling that to yourself every day, then every day you go out there believing in yourself with the passion that you have. The minute that you stop loving yourself is the minute that you give up on your professional branding. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? All right. There's something that I learned when I was very young in my first job. Never let anybody at work see you cry. Even if your boss calls you an idiot, don't cry like I did the first time he did. Because after I cried, everybody laughed. And after they laughed, 10 minutes later, my boss came up to me and said, Wally, the reason I called you an idiot because you made a stupid mistake and I want you to learn. All right. And he shook my hand. So by me crying, what did I do to my professional brand? I lowered my professional brand because people thought that I allowed myself to bring my emotions to work. I wasn't consistent. Does everybody understand where I'm coming from? Yes or no? Yes or no? And listen to me, if you don't know what you have to do to develop a personal brand and you want personal advice, you're welcome to message me and I'll call you and give you advice. But you need to be honest. Do not say to me, what can I do? And then when I say something, you get emotional and run away, because there's no point. If you truly believe you want to brand yourself for success and you don't know how to do it after this lesson, if I don't give you all the information, you can call me and ask me. All right, let's go back to our lesson. Okay, constancy, the quality of being faithful to yourself. I love myself. I believe in myself. You need to manage your online reputation. If you've ever Googled yourself, you would know that you have an online presence. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, the three most dangerous social platforms in the world, because anything you put there can never be erased. Even though you think it can never be erased. These are just some of the networks that come together to form an online profile that provides anyone who cares to look a public perception of who you are. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? How many of you still have the same Facebook profile that you had at school? Put your hand up. Be honest. Hands up. Be honest. Mary Grace is the only one? Only Mary Grace? I don't believe that. Come on, be honest. Maria, do you still have the same profile you had at school? Yes or no? No? Good girl. Who else? Cheryl has the same profile. Amala, do you still have the profile you had at school? You do? Your wife won't be happy, Amala. All your former girlfriends are there. Okay, Raphael has the same profile. Ladies and gentlemen, that's very dangerous. If you have the same profile you had when you were at school, it's time that you changed it, all right? Your school profile is something that you keep for your children as an antique. In today's professional world, your high school profile can mean the difference between a promotion and no promotion, all right? It could be just one word. Do you understand that? It could be your baby look that doesn't appeal to your employer. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yes or no? Or it could be you posted a picture one day with you walking down the street crying. It's the wrong photo. Or it could be that you said something about someone and the word was racist or discriminatory or violent or offensive. That could lose you a job opportunity. Do you understand that, everyone? First thing you do is you need to start looking at your social profile. Everyone, make that your homework. Go back to your social media. Anything that shows anything offensive, any pictures which may be misinterpreted or where you don't look professional, get rid of them. Okay? Do you understand that? Okay. Make sure that your privacy settings on your accounts are correct. Let's go back. These are just some of the networks that come together to form online profile that provides anyone who cares to look a public perception of who you are. Let's now see what you need to do to fix this. How do you manage your online reputation? Can you rein in the amount of public information out there? Well, you need to find out how much information you put in the public circle, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and how bad they're displaying it. And you have to keep searching for weeks to get it all. Once you get it, you have to either get rid of that account completely, ask Facebook, Twitter, or whatever to remove it, or basically go there, edit the profile, and get rid of all the pictures that shouldn't be there. But remember, even if you do the editing today, it'll still take probably a month before it populates every different social media site in the world. It doesn't happen overnight. As an employee or potential hire, it's worth thinking about the implications of your social profile settings. Some employees may choose to stop using social networking sites completely. When I got my first job, as junior vice president, that was the last time I had a social profile. Now I don't keep a Facebook account under my name. I use an Instagram account, which is professional, and a LinkedIn account, which is professional, but they are based on my job, not on my name. All right. So remember, sometimes it's better not to have social media or social networking, and just, if you need to, add yourself to your company's, follow your company's site. No need to have your own, because I'm sure your company, the one you work with, has a site. You just follow it. There's no need to have your own social media. And if you want to have your own social media, don't use your work name, use another name, and never show your picture. That is my advice to you. As an employee of or potential hire, it's worth thinking about the implications of your social profile. Some employees may choose to stop using social media, as I said. So let's look at it. You can actually help yourself by checking your privacy setting. It's the most straightforward rule of thumb, but most of you probably haven't done it and don't know how to do it. Facebook has changed all their privacy rules, and now information that you thought is private is no longer private unless you make it private. So you need to go back and check what is happening on Facebook. You need to go to Facebook, account settings, privacy settings, and make sure you switch on the privacy on anything that gives away your personal information. Do not forget to check the settings on other networks you're using, such as Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. Also, if you have a long forgotten personal blog that you wrote one day as a teenager saying how much you loved your secret admirer boyfriend, find it and get rid of it, because one day your future employer will find it. Think before you post anything on social media. Don't just write words loosely, because if you write the wrong word, that could ruin your entire online presence. A Twitter stream with an onslaught of complaints can make you come off as particularly negative, or a bunch of lewd comments your friends have left on your wall could raise questions about who you choose to associate with. So if you have ever offended someone, you've had fights with your girlfriends at school and they've called you a liar, or you pinched their boyfriend, or you stole their boyfriend, all of those comments could reflect in your profile or your wall on social media to your honesty. Get rid of them. You need to build your online profile, a professional profile showing you now with your new personal branding on professional networks. Forget Facebook, forget Instagram, forget Twitter. They are social platforms for having boyfriends and friends. Go to a professional network like LinkedIn, or professional networks in your company or industry only. Use your network and offer to contribute information and words relevant to your industry or the network you follow. Don't talk garbage about other things that are not related to your industry. Use it to promote yourself working in that industry and create your name so people are aware that you're in that industry. Some people ask me, Wally, should I follow my boss on Facebook? Anybody, can you tell me, should you follow your boss on Facebook? Yes or no? Everybody who said yes, put your hand up. Put your hand up. No, you should never follow your boss on Facebook. Never follow your boss on Facebook. It is the biggest mistake you can make. You follow the company's website, but you don't follow your boss directly. Why? Because if you do, everybody else in the company will think that you're licking your boss's ass. That's number one. Two, you're kissing up to your boss's ass. There's no need to follow him directly. If you follow the company's website, then everything he posts you can read. The only people that follow their bosses directly are people that are sucking up to their boss and licking his ass. Do you understand what I'm saying about that? So if you're following your boss directly, get off your lazy asses today and unfollow him. Follow your company website. Do you understand that, everyone? Follow your company's Facebook page, not your boss, because you work for the company. He only works for them and you follow the company. You don't follow him. If he posts anything, you can read it, right? Am I right or wrong? Do you understand that, Susandi? Smile, Susandi, smile. I want to see you smile. Good girl. All right. Okay. Raphael, smile, Mr. Raphael. You're not smiling, mate. What's wrong with you today? Smile, Raphael. You have to be an example for everyone. Smile. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you. All right. So everybody remember that personal branding is about everything. Does everybody understand what I mean now? Yes or no? Okay. Does everybody understand that? Okay. Amal, do you understand what I mean by that? Make sure, Amal, if you followed any of those companies you tried to work for that ripped you off, make sure you unfollow them. Do you understand that? Unfollow them today. Make sure that any profile that you created, any words that you put on social media, when you were angry with those past employers, you delete. Do you understand that? Because if a new employer reads them, they may misinterpret it and it could stop you from getting a future job because they don't know what the real story is. Do you understand that, Amal? Amal, do you understand? Are you there, Amal? I think Amal's camera is having problems. All right. If Amal comes back, Amala, let me know. I don't know what's wrong with the girl's camera. There she is. Do you understand what I said, Amal? Good girl. All right. So remember, guys, social media, never follow your boss. Follow the company. If you've written anything bad against another employer, get rid of it. Because your new employer who's looking at your social media before they give you a job may take your words wrongly because they don't know the true story. So it's better you don't put it on social media. It's better you don't damage your brand over some dishonest company that you didn't want to work for. Do you understand that, Amal? Do you understand that, Letitia? Do you understand that, Rosalie? Good girl. Do you understand that, Maria? Do you understand that, Priya? Do you understand that, Juan Loyola? It's the same for you guys, Tuan, Raphael. If you go out to get drunk and you happen to see a waitress take a picture of you drinking, ask her why she's taking the picture. Make sure you make it clear that she's not allowed to post your picture on the bar's website. Because if somebody goes and looks at that bar's website and they see you drunk, that could cost you your job. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? Especially if you go to a nightclub or bar. Yes, I know that, Amal. I know you're a party girl. Sometime you go to parties. I know, Amal. I go to parties too. All right? So make sure you understand that. Be careful where you go. Be careful who takes your picture. Do you understand that? All right. When you go into a department store, they have security cameras, CCTV. If you're angry and you start abusing the sales assistant, remember, it's all photographed on CCTV and they could blog about it on social media and damage your reputation. Be careful how you behave in public. Does everybody understand that? It's your personal brand. Okay. All right, depending on the type of boss you have, Facebook connections may be part of the workplace culture along with lines of after work drinks, team or coffee, catch-ups. That's fine, but you don't need to follow your boss. You follow the company. Okay. For new hires, it's worth waiting for a while to gauge what's appropriate before you start sending out those requests to follow your colleagues at the company. My advice, always follow the company, don't follow individuals. Do you understand that, everyone? Follow the company. Do not follow your boss under any circumstances. If you want to follow your work colleagues, make sure you trust them. You've known them for 6 months to a year. Otherwise, just follow the company. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? If you work for an airline, you're a flight attendant. You don't follow the CEO. You follow the airline. Do you understand that? Yes or no? Good. The best mantra to keep in mind is to think before you post. If you wouldn't want your boss seeing it, maybe it's best to keep it out of the public eye. And you should remember that wherever you go. Do you understand that? Yes or no? Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at some examples of professional CVs or resumes, all right? This one here, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to look at it. This is the CV of Marceline Anderson, a medical assistant. Look at her picture. It's a bright picture with white background. She's wearing a beautiful jacket. She's wearing clothes which are suitable for the jobs she applies for. A medical assistant, right? Her hair's neatly behind her back because her hair can't hang in front in case it drops on the patient. So her hair's neat at the back. She's got beautiful makeup on her face and a beautiful smile. The picture is the right picture for that job, okay? For that brand. Her profile, her CV is done in two-tone color. Green on one side, putting the important information, and it's black and green based against a white page, which stands out. This is what I call a professional entry-level resume. Does everybody understand that? And all of you are going to develop one like this and send it to me by Sunday for me to review. Do you understand that? I don't care if you've got one or not. By tomorrow night, you will all go to Microsoft Word template or any of the websites. You will develop one like this on your own about yourself, and you will send it to me to approve. If you don't want to put your photo, that's okay. You can leave it blank and put your photo later. But I just want to see the way you lay it out and the words you use. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? And I will give you until next Sunday to do that. Not tomorrow, next Sunday. Okay, let's look at another resume. This is about someone else. And this girl is an actress and she's an art director. She directs art for television productions, for studios, and she also, I believe, acted herself, if I am correct. All right, she's an art director. So her photo is a very two-tone gray and white photo. It's on a beautiful background. She's wearing a nice blouse, which is very much of an artist, because an artist won't wear a jacket, right? Her hair and makeup look incredible. And her CV, her resume is black and white to match with her photo. You understand that? The black headings are an eye-catching word which basically complements her beautiful appearance. You see, it's not just any photo. The photo is taken to actually reflect her brand as an artist. This photo is taken, this photo here is taken to reflect her brand as a medical assistant, right? Look at what she's wearing. Look at her beautiful hair, how it's away from her face. Look at the blush on her face and her makeup. She looks like a confident medical assistant that any patient would want to talk to. She's not sad. See, the green complements the white. The green just makes it stand out. Let's look at one more. This one is for a designer. Now, does this tell you how passionate? Does this reflect a brand or not? She's a designer, right? Look, it reflects her brand. Look at the way she's dressed. She's a fashion designer, glasses. It's telling people I'm a designer and I'm good at it. Look at the way she's dressed. She's not dressed as, she hasn't got her photo at school with her t-shirt. Look at her hair, it's properly styled. She looks like a designer. Somebody would have the confidence to employ her. Am I right or wrong? Let's look at this girl here. Does she look like a designer? Yes or no? Would you employ her as a designer? No way. Do you understand what I mean about branding? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone, wave your hands. All right. So let's go back to this and let's talk about it. A killer resume is a resume tailored to the specific job and position you want, or to the specific job and industry that you're working in now, Blythe. Okay, if you're in management, it should reflect an accounting manager, HR manager. You should be dressed accordingly. Nice white shirt, jacket, beautiful hair, beautiful makeup, looking like a confident manager. All right, that's the picture that you should use. You should think of colors: black and white picture with a gray and white tone, or colored picture with a simple color that doesn't reflect on your personality. So for management positions, I always suggest black and white, okay? For management positions. For executive positions, medical assistant positions, makeup artists, hairdresser, for those not management positions, then having some color is okay. If you don't want to use black and white, you can use what we call sepia tone, which is it's like a red and whitish, brown white, which photographers can do if you ask them. But it's different to black and white, and it's unusual, and it makes you stand out. I'll write it in the chat box in case anybody wants to use it. Sepia tone. Okay, so you can either use black and white or sepia tone. The designer you just saw, the artist, had a gray and white. I don't like gray and white. For managers, I prefer sepia tone or black and white. All right, everybody understand that? Good. Killer resumes don't list duties and responsibilities, but rather they show accomplishments illustrated by specific numbers, money saved, people trained, and orders fulfilled. Amal, do you understand that, Amal? Amal, do you understand this? Amal, can you wave your hand or put up your hand, Amal? Do you understand this, Letitia? Remember, Letitia, duties, responsibilities, accomplishments, specific numbers, money saved, people trained, accomplishments, orders fulfilled. They don't care. You don't say, I'm the most beautiful girl in the company, because that doesn't mean anything. Beauty is up to them to decide. You need to talk about your achievements. You understand that, Letitia? Okay. Achievements and accomplishments on your resume. Don't worry about this. I will send you a copy of all this on Monday, and I will send you templates for a resume. All right. I will send you templates. You just need to choose one and fill it in. Does everybody understand that? Okay. All right. So correct. Hit and exceeded department KPIs by 20% for 5 months in a row. You exceeded KPIs. You actually made the company money. That is a correct achievement. This one says increase the number of sales. Which one is stronger? This one or this one? Which one is stronger? This one. This one will get you a job. This one is rhetoric. This means nothing. Do you understand that, everyone? Okay. Achievements and accomplishments on your resume. The first shows exactly you stand out from the rest. You managed to hit KPIs, which is good, and exceed them even better for 5 months in a row. Amazing. This is the one. Okay, this is the correct one. The second one, example, on the other hand, doesn't say anything at all. It's pretty obvious that you did sales. You do, after all, work in sales. It tells me nothing. I wouldn't choose you based on the second one. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? Come on. Okay, good. Do you understand this, Denise? Good, excellent. All right. Where do I list my achievements? You should list your achievements in the following section on your resume: under work experience, under resume summary, and under situational projects and volunteer work that you've accomplished. Now, if you've never done volunteer work, then don't worry about number 3. Chief Financial Officer. Okay, he lists his achievements. Look at his achievements. Developed a new business model and guided planning, forecasting while overseeing all accounting and reporting, including all traditional CFO responsibilities. Defined and implemented the company's first accounting architecture. Had responsibility for the finance, accounting, treasury. Increased the revenue growth. Look at this. This shows his results, which was 5% by 10% in 2016 from the United States, France, by developing a financial roadmap. His achievements, real achievements, achievements that are going to get the new employer to beg you to work for them. Do you understand that, everyone? Now, don't worry if you're a student and you don't have achievements. I'm going to tell you what to write. Just slow down, okay? All right. I managed outside counsel, negotiated, closed major contracts, and worked closely with the CEO on the successful sale of company in 2019. See, their words reflect his achievements. You see how accurate it is? You see how articulate, how passionate he is about his job? You see, he's consistent. You should also include achievements in your resume summary. A resume summary is a short summary of your career that goes on the top of your resume. You should always have a summary. You see the summary? For you, when you do your resume, I want all of you to write a 1-paragraph summary about yourself, all right? Everyone. So when you use one of these templates, you're all going to have a summary. You see? Summary about me. Everybody's going to have a summary. Okay, this girl didn't put a summary, and that's a shortfall. But when you do your own, you would have a summary down here. Okay, all right. You can say about me. You know, I would suggest you use the words about me. Okay, or you don't need to put the words. Just write a 3-line paragraph. I usually write about me because it stands out. All right. Do you understand that? Okay, let's look at the executive summary. Marketing professional with proven experience in planning and coordinating marketing policies and programs, such as determining the demand for product and services offered by a firm and its competition in order to identify new potential customers, strong expertise in developing pricing strategies with the goal for maximizing profits. It's a summary of him and his achievements, all right? Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? Letitia, do you understand? All right, let's go on. Where do I list my achievements? This section acts as an introduction to the rest of your resume, covering the main points and highlights. Here's what your average resume summary should look like. Experienced project manager with 5 years work experience seeking a position at company, the name of the company. Previous experience includes working at developing software for clients, such as client A and client B. You'd put their names, all right? It's a reasonable summary. It looks like a reasonable summary. Now let's look at a new one. What you said in this summary is very normal for all project managers to write, because it talks about 5 years experience with one company. You develop software with clients for another company, right? Very normal, right? Every project manager has done that. Every project manager has done that. Is this strong enough? No, this is just another application. If I was the HR manager, I'd put this in the rubbish. All right, do you understand that? Yes or no? Look at that and compare it to this. Coordinating marketing policies, programs such as determining that demand for products, services offered by a firm and its competition to identify new potential customers. It goes into detail. It shows his expertise. This one is very generic. This would not get a job. This CV would lose straight away because this sounds like generic horse shit. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, let's go to the next one. Look at this. Experienced project manager with 5+ years of work experience seeking a position at Apple Inc. Manage cross-department teams of 15+ people. Successfully managed the development of several software projects, including Apple's iPhone 11 and Apple's iPhone 15 projects. Do you understand how much more powerful this is? Yes or no? Do you understand the detail, Letitia? Do you understand the detail, Raphael? Do you see the detail, everyone? Okay. Do you understand the difference, Amal? You know how much work I have to do to correct your resume now, Amal? When I send it back to you, it'll be like this. All right, young lady? Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right, let's go on. The more detail you write, the more you'll stand out. Remember, the idea is for you to be remembered. As I said to you girls, 5 of you girls, Letitia and Amal, could go to an interview. You both have long black hair, and Letitia, you won't tie it up. You'll let it hang like Amal. So both girls go to the interview. You're both wearing glasses. You both got long black hair. Will they remember either of you? No. Only thing they'll remember is 2 girls with glasses, 2 girls with black hair. I'm giving you an example, Letitia, just an example. Don't get upset with me. So what you guys need to do is you need to make yourself stand out. If it's not by appearance, by your resume. If your resume stands out, then suddenly, Letitia, your resume will go in the yes basket. Amal's will go in the no basket. But your resume has to be more powerful. Do you understand that, Letitia? Because you both look the same, for example, hypothetically. All right? Yes or no? Okay? Good on you, Amal. All right, so let's look at this. Compare these 2 examples. Significantly, first guy says, I significantly improved sales whilst I was working at company XYZ. Will this get the job? No. It's too generic. It's full of bullshit. Let's look at the next one. The next one says, hold on. The next one says, I improved product sales by 12%, which led to 20% increase in annual revenue. Which one will carry more weight? Which one, Letitia? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Number 2? Good girl. Thank you. All right, good. Okay, time frame. Everything you write should have a time frame. Over what time frame did you work on the task? Example, increase customer satisfaction rate within 3 months of employment at Apple Inc. Time frame, okay? All right. How many times a week did you work on this task? I visited 50 customers on a daily basis and closed 2 contracts per day over 6 months. Understand that, everyone? Time frame. Scale. Managed a team of 5 software engineers to develop software solutions for clients. Worked with a team of 6 to create award-winning ad campaigns for company X. You see how he actually shows the weight. He keeps talking about the number of people, the number of months, which makes him look like a professional team leader. Do you all understand that? Yes or no? Time, scale. All right. How many clients, customers did you work with? Managed marketing campaigns of 5+ SaaS clients in the fintech and HR tech industries. Again, 5+. All right. You see, he defines power. He talks about the type of clients. Do you all understand that? Yes or no? Letitia? Raphael? Okay. Amal? Lorena, do you understand this, Lorena? Where are you, Lorena? Artie, do you understand this, Artie? Thank you. Danielle, do you understand this? Gina Malgrito, do you understand? Marisis, do you understand what I've said so far? Gorgeous. Smile, Marisis. Smile. Good girl. Okay, Jennifer Gamis, do you understand this? RJ, do you understand this? Christine, Rap Singh, where are you, Christine? You're supposed to be learning. I don't want to see your room, Christine. I want to see you. Okay, do you understand this, Marites? Smile, Marites. I want to see your beautiful smile quickly. Do you understand what I've said so far, Marites? So when you apply for your next job as CEO or start your own company, you know what to read on people's resumes. You know what sort of information you have to get. Do you understand that, Marites? And I want to see your resume when you send me your homework so I can correct it for you. All right? Okay. Annie, do you understand what I've explained so far? Annie May? Okay. All right, let's go on. Results. When possible, you should include the results that followed your achievements. Example, delivered 1.8 times ROI, return on investment, on total ad spend of $22,000. You've given them a clear statement of what your results were. This will get you a job. Understand that? Numbers, figures, facts. Now, all of you are asking me the question, like people like Amal and some of you who haven't worked before, what do I do if I don't have the data? Very common. Unless you are actively keeping track of your results of your job, you probably don't have any data that will make impact. The solution here is to go back to somebody you worked with, somebody you remember from your last job, or your manager, if you can still talk to them and get the data. If you can't, okay, you treat yourself as somebody without achievements. All right. So what would you write? You talk about when you graduated, you talk about generic work experience in the industry, and then you talk about your academic results. You use your achievements. I scored A's in 5 subjects, being accounting, economics, science, etc. You talk about your academic achievements because you have no other achievements, all right? Or you can say that I was a Girls Guide, a Girl Scout for 3 years. I won these badges. I have helped charities and I have done social work. You talk about your achievements as a graduating student. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? You don't lie, you be honest. You say, I'm a new graduate looking for my first job in your summary, okay? Do you understand that, Marites? Do you understand that, Brenda, Tabian? Okay, good. Projects as a student, any type of project. For example, I created a marketing strategy project, okay, for company Apple Inc. as part of my marketing course at the university, Marketing 101 course. And I scored 95 out of 100 for it. And then when you go to the interview, you can show them the project if you still have it, providing you're applying for a marketing related job. All right. Do you understand that, everyone? Volunteering experience. Taught kids elementary mathematics as a volunteer at St. Jude's Orphanage. Any work you've done as voluntary, if you have no background and you're a student applying for your first job, include it. Office manager. I'm going to give you some sample achievements that you can read later. If you're an office manager, you could say, I reached out and made deals with new office supply providers, cutting annual supply costs by 20%. I hired, trained, and managed 15 plus cleaning and maintenance staff. These are examples that you can use depending on your job. Do you understand that, everyone? Okay, if you're an accountant, I managed an annual budget of $400,000 for a period of 7 years. I worked with a team of 3 accountants creating financial reports for all company activities composed of 8 departments. I helped company Apple Inc. stay within the budget for the past 3 years in a row. You see how specific it is? Yes or no? Marites, do you understand? Do you understand, Marites? Good girl. Efren, do you understand, Efren? Okay, remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's things that you need to remember. It's not because I want you to remember. It's because you need to remember to brand yourself. You might think that this is just a joke. It's not a joke. Branding yourself today is one of the most important things you need to do to be successful. All right. You know, my wife says to me, Wally, every time you go out and you buy $500 t-shirts, why don't you just wear a shirt and tie? I said, because the company I work with now, no one wears a shirt and tie. We brand ourselves by wearing t-shirts and showing that we're very outgoing. That's the way we are. So now she understands that. Brand yourself. Define your brand and become an expert at what you do, Efran, Marites, Brenda. Okay? Establish a presence in the industry you want to be in. Generate brand awareness through networking with people in the same industry. And remember the 3 C's of personal branding. Can anybody tell me what are the 3 C's of personal branding? What were the 3 C's of personal branding? Do you want me to remind you all? Come on, you're all going to sleep on me. They are clarity, consistency, and constancy. Does everybody understand the 3 C's? Yes or no? Kathy? Kathy Perrott, you understand? Wave your hand, Kathy. Do you understand, Maribel? Do you understand, Gwyn? Gwyn, wave your hand. Thank you. Whoops, no. Hold on, mate. Hold on, what have I done? Hold on. I closed the presentation too soon. Just hold on. Remember the 3 C's of personal branding. Get feedback from those who know you best at work, at home, or anywhere else. Get feedback. If you don't get feedback about your personal brand, you won't know whether your brand is the right branding. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at the way you look. Ask yourself, do I need to change my look? Do I look like a girl of the 1970s? Do I need a new look to be successful? Am I looking like a guy living in the Elvis Presley age? Do I need to change the way I look? Am I wearing the right type of shirts? Am I wearing polished shoes? Look at your professional image. Rebrand yourself and rewire your mindset. Help make you unstoppable. Does everybody understand that? Say, everybody say, I want to be unstoppable. Everyone. Good, excellent. Everyone, I believe in myself. Good, excellent. Identify and break out of self-limitations. It's time to do a mental check in yourself to identify your potential and blind spots. Look in the mirror. Look at other people that have the job that you want. Recognize and use your feminine, or gentlemen, your masculine powers. Show that you're manly for the job. Show that you're feminine for the job. Define success on your own terms. Don't copy other people's success because you will fail. Does everybody understand that? It's all about understanding your ability. It's all about perceiving yourself with strength. It's all about showing how much you believe in yourself and your ability. It's all about understanding and saying, I can. I believe in myself. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Does everybody understand that? Does anybody not understand what I mean by the importance of personal branding today? Does anybody want to ask any questions about why it's important to brand yourself? Let's talk. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Does anybody want to ask any questions? Anybody? Yes or no? Come on, why is everybody quiet on me? Let's start with Susandi Tun. Hi, Susandi, unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I've explained today?
Yes, I really understand.
Do you understand why it's important to brand yourself?
Yes,
Do you believe in yourself?
yes, I believe in myself.
Good girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tun Shui, do you understand what I've explained today?
So
Do you
I have to love what? So I understand. Yeah.
Do you believe in yourself?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think you're confident and consistent enough, or you're going to improve?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for attending my lesson today. Thank you, sir. Okay, who's next? Trin Pham. Hi, Trin Pham. Do you understand what I've explained today?
Yes, I understand.
Do you believe in yourself?
Sure, I believe
Thank
in
you.
myself.
Keep improving. Thank you so much.
Thank
Amal
you.
Arif. Hello, Amal Arif. Do you understand what I've explained? I can't hear you, Amal. You need a new microphone, young lady. What's wrong with your microphone today? Can you talk or not? You're muted. Can you unmute yourself? I'm coming to you, Alay. I can't hear you, Amal. You're muted. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with her microphone. You're muted, Amal. I can't hear you. Let me unmute. Can you unmute yourself now? Go ahead. No, I can't hear you, Amal. There's something wrong with your microphone. I can't hear anything you're saying. Try now. No, I can't hear you. You closed your microphone. Amal, I think today you go and buy yourself a new microphone, gorgeous, and I'll see you at next Biz Talk, all right? Okay? Good girl. Yeah, thank you, Alate. Hi, Alate. Can you unmute your microphone? Go ahead, Alate. How are you? Hi, how can I help you?
Fine. Good morning.
Hi,
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question.
go ahead.
Okay. Branding yourself, like your personal, branding yourself. It doesn't seem like you talk too much. Like people will not see as if you are talking too much by branding yourself.
Well, it is. No, you're wrong. Branding yourself is about putting yourself out the way you want people to perceive you. So if you want people to perceive you as somebody who knows their industry, then that's the way you should be branded. But you have to be careful, because if you talk too much, they'll think that you think you're better than them or overqualified. So you need to control
Yeah.
how much you put out. But you still need to have the confidence to talk, but you don't want to over talk, Alate, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So for example, Alate, let me give you an example. If I asked you to describe yourself and you said, I'm very confident, I'm very hardworking, I'm conscientious, I'm better than every other engineer you have here, and I'm beautiful. Straight away, I've already said no to your job application, right? Because when you say you're hardworking, you're not qualified to judge whether you're hardworking or not. I'm the one to judge that, right? So when you describe yourself, it should be more generic. I'm an engineer with 5 years experience. I have accomplished 6 projects. Each project I have worked on for 2 years, and each project was valued at over $9.5 million. My most recent project was the one in Cape Town, and I completed that 3 months ahead of time, and I reduced the budget with a budget saving of $1.5 million. Okay. I enjoy working with clients. I am self-motivated and I am very analytical. All right. So I've taken out all the subjectivity about hardworking and beautiful, because you're not qualified to say that. That should be somebody else's judgment of you. You shouldn't be telling the employer how you judge yourself. Do you understand that? Alate? Are you there, Alate? Amala, is she still there? I've lost her voice. Amala, maybe you could send her a message, please. Thank you. All right, let's go to somebody else here. Who else wants to talk to me? Can you put up your hands, please? Okay, Noji bin Ombukik. Hi, Noji. Do you understand my lecture today? Noji, do you find it helpful? Are you there, Norji?
Yes, I do, Willie.
Okay, do you have any questions about anything that I've said, sir?
No, that's okay.
Good on you. Okay, good. Roslyn, do you understand today's lecture, Roslyn? Are you there, Roslyn? Yeah,
yes,
are you
sir.
there? Do you
Yes, sir,
understand? Do you
yes, I do
understand the
understand, sir.
importance of branding?
Yeah, I do understand.
Okay, do you have any questions about anything that I've said, ma'am?
I think so. I think don't have any question, sir.
Okay, God bless you. All right, let's talk to Trisha. Trisha, do you have any questions, Trisha May?
Nothing, sir.
Do you understand what I've said?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, good. Do you understand how it's important to start focusing on your professional branding so you can find a better job?
Yes, sir.
Good on you, mate. I have a question from Muhammad Mizanur Rahman. Hi, Muhammad. How can I help you? Good afternoon.
Sir,
Yes, go ahead.
I understand the today lesson. Yeah, understand. But we need this class link. Can we get the link?
You will get the email on Monday with your certificate, and it will have the PowerPoint and resume template. And I will also be giving you your homework shortly, which you have to submit by next Sunday. You will get all that together with the certificate on Monday. All right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, let's talk to Letitia. Letitia, tell me, do you understand what I've taught today, young lady? Are you there, Letitia?
Hi, sir. Yes,
Do you
sir.
have any questions about anything that I've taught you today?
No, sir. No.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
And Letitia, I'm going to give you some advice. I want you to be confident, all right? I want you to believe in yourself. And I want you to always say to yourself, nothing is impossible. Letitia can do it. Do you understand that, Letitia? All right?
Yes, sir.
Because the minute you start believing in yourself, Letitia, and the minute you stop doubting yourself, the minute you will become more successful in everything you do. All right? And I know you can do it. But sometimes when I see you, I think sometimes I don't know, maybe you're scared, you don't smile. I want you to smile and I want you to have confidence, all right? And Letitia, if you need help with anything, you need help with your resume, or there's a question you need to ask, just contact me directly, all right, Letitia? All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
and keep studying hard, Letitia. I'm so proud to see you study hard. Thank you so much for joining me today, Letitia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, let me go to somebody else. Who else wants to talk to me? Okay, Tintin Ma. Hello, Tintin. It's a while since I've seen you. Go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, how can I help you? What did you learn today?
Yes, I learned so many things from you today. So it is very good and very useful for my self branding myself.
Yes.
Yes, but one question I would like to ask you, sir, regarding the resume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we regarding the resume, in the resume that I see so many kinds of resume, the sample resume you show this moment. So one thing is the photo. The photo you show that, so different professional life, so different photo you in the resume, right?
Tintin, let me tell you, a resume is your professional brand. The resume
Correct,
is
yeah.
going to go out to future employers. So
Yeah.
instead of wasting $20 this weekend drinking beer, you go to a professional photo studio and you tell them, I need one photo to put on all my resumes. A photo studio is not going to charge you more than 20 to 30 US dollars unless you want them to do professional makeup, etc. So, you know, you can either get a nice passport size photo, make sure you're dressed properly and go in and get a passport size photo, or you can tell them that you want a resume photo. You don't want it on paper. You want them to give you the soft copy. But I think it's worth investing in a professional photo for your resume, not one that you take on your own phone. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand, sir. But my question is like, so different, do we have to choose like a different country? So with a different photo,
No, you can use any photo. The country doesn't matter. Just as long as it's a clean photo that shows your personality, your professional demeanor, and your smile. That's all. It doesn't, nothing to do with country.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. My question is that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions? You're welcome, Tintin. Does anybody else want to ask any questions before I go? Yes, Marilyn, what's your question, Marilyn? I know you're smiling, Marilyn. You keep pointing your finger at me, but you don't have the confidence to say, hello, sir. What can I do for you today, Marilyn? How are you today, Marilyn?
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
What's your question?
I'm sorry. Here it's afternoon. I don't think so. In the Singapore, it's nighttime, sir. Yeah.
Well, it's about 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's okay.
Good
Tell
evening,
me.
sir.
Good afternoon to you. Good evening to me. What's your question?
Regarding for that, regarding for our lesson, I really appreciate that one, sir. But sometimes I feel scared when I applying another job. Maybe I maybe the employer cannot accept with me. That's why.
Well,
That's why I have some doubtful for myself.
Well, but if you doubt yourself, it means you don't believe in yourself. And the longer it takes you to believe in yourself, that's why you won't get a better job. Do you understand that? You need to believe in yourself. All right. So young lady, if you don't start believing in yourself, you will always be what you are now. Do you understand that? I'm not trying to upset you. I'm telling you the truth. You want me to lie to you? If I lie to you and stay the way you are, then in 2 years' time, you'll still be where you are. Do you understand that? You need to look at the mirror with a box of tissues and say to yourself, for the last 2 years, this is what I've done. Am I happy? No. Wipe your tears. Then say to yourself, what am I going to do to change it? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And every day you're going to ask yourself, am I doing this? Have I done it? When am I going to do it? Do you understand that, Marilyn?
Yes, sir.
And Marilyn, I'm not telling you to do it on your own. If you need help, let me know. I'll guide you. All right. I'll send you, ask me and I'll guide you. All right. Do you understand that?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
When you do your homework and prepare a resume, put in it whatever you think you want and I'll correct it for you. All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your advice.
My pleasure. I'm being honest to you, but don't get upset.
I'm helping
you.
I know, sir. Right? I know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Mary Grace, go ahead, Mary Grace. Are you there, Mary Grace? Yes, Mary Grace.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Go ahead.
I just want to say thank you. I really, really appreciate our lesson tonight.
Yeah.
It's very helpful to improve ourselves, you know.
Mary Grace, I get pleasure out of coming up with these topics because I think a lot of you here have got a lot to learn for your professional success. So I try to bring up topics that you're going to learn from. But sometimes I'm afraid because some of you might take it the wrong way or start crying on me. So sometimes I'm very careful.
No.
But I hope that everybody learned from today's session. And the most important thing, Mary Grace, is that you take what I've told you and ask yourself a question every night. what I've done for the last 3 years. Is that right? Or should I change something and give myself a new brand? Okay. And it could be just fixing your resume, putting a new photo on your resume. It could be just wearing different colors. It could be a simple thing, but the most important part is your aura, your facial expression and your look and the fact that you believe in yourself. Do you understand me, Mary Grace?
Exactly. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye. Okay, let's go. Who's next? I've got more hands coming up here. Hold on. Melanie Nair. Hi, Melanie. Go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Yeah,
Good
go ahead,
evening.
Melanie. Yeah, good evening.
Okay. So I've actually came in half an hour late for today's session because we just discharged my son from hospital. So
That's
I
okay.
was half an hour late.
All right. So you will
I
get a
was-
copy. You will get a copy of the PowerPoint on Monday. So what you do is read the PowerPoint. Then if you have any questions, just drop me a WhatsApp or an
Yeah,
email. All right.
I was listening to the session for the rest of the time. What I would like to find out is how about the cover letters, sir?
Okay, if you want a cover letter, drop me a WhatsApp message and I will send you a sample of a cover letter. All right. In actual fact, when I send the resume to everyone, I'll attach a standard cover letter for you guys to refer to. Would that help you?
Okay, yeah,
You're
because
welcome.
I'm in the midst of looking for a new job now. So I'm in the midst of updating my resume,
Yep.
which the whole entire format has to be changed. And like those days resume was different and now it's like different. So you have to keep up with
So
the
what you're telling me, Malini, is this lesson was right time because it's going to help you get a job,
Absolutely,
right?
sir.
But you have to make me a
Absolutely right.
promise. You're going to have to make me a promise. If you do get a job with what I've taught you, next time you come here, you're going to tell everybody that Mr. Wally helped me get a new job. Do you promise?
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Thank you very much.
I
Malini,
promise.
and if you need any help with your resume, just let me know. It's my pleasure. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much, sir.
It's
I'm
my
looking
pleasure,
forward
ma'am.
for it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, sir.
much. Ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, my name again is Wally Rauda. I have been an academic for more than 38 years. It's been my absolute pleasure to have you here for BizTalk this weekend. You will all receive a copy of the PowerPoint presentation plus 2 resume templates you can choose, or you could find your own template. I'll also include a draft of a cover letter. Your homework is, if you would like me to help you and review your resume and your cover letter, you need to send it to my email address before 5 p.m. next Sunday. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is the 17th of June. Your homework needs to reach me by 5 p.m. on the 24th of June if you want me to read it, and I will respond to you within 7 days. I will put my email address in the chat box for those of you who want to send me your homework. Please take it down. Okay, here it is. Okay, you've got my email address in the chat box. Has everybody seen it? Yes or no? And I will put my WhatsApp number if you need to contact me. But if it's homework, please use email. Okay, does anybody have any questions? From me and my co-host, my boss, Mr. Amala, thank you for joining me today, Amala. I hope you enjoyed the session. I look forward to seeing you all at the next BizTalk. Please do remember that next week we have, it's the last week of the month, so there's no BizTalk. I'll see you the following week with BizTalk again. And please tell your friends who are not here today that Wally is pretty disappointed. We usually have about 199, and today we've only got about 140. So if there's anybody you know that's not here today, please remind them that BizTalk will help them. Please tell them about it. And if you've enjoyed what I've done, please go to Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Can you put our Facebook in the chat box, please? My colleague will put Facebook. Please, I'm asking you, if you've enjoyed my BizTalks, please go to Facebook and leave a message. Or, Wally, I enjoyed your BizTalk. I encourage other students to join your BizTalk. It helps me. It builds my confidence. I learn new things. If all of you can do that for me today, all 139 of you can do that for me today on Facebook or on YouTube. I would really appreciate that. Okay. Show me that you care about BizTalk. Show me that you want BizTalk. All right. Write something to encourage your other students to join you for BizTalk. All right. Do you remember that, everyone? Are you all going to do that for me today on Facebook? Yes or no? Come on, everyone. Okay. Everybody, my colleague will put our Facebook page address. You can do it on Facebook. It only takes you 5 minutes, please. That would really help. And mention, I attended Mr. Wally's BizTalk. I learned a lot. It was inspiring. I encourage all my fellow students to do it. He does BizTalk on a regular basis. All right. Write anything you like. Just give feedback to show that you've enjoyed BizTalk. All right. And I don't want just general comments. I want to hear that you've learned, you're motivated, you're inspired. It helps you. Do you understand that, everyone? Yes or no? From me and my co-host, very good afternoon to everyone. God bless you all. I love you all. I'll see you again soon. Good night, everyone.